5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello everyone and welcome to Valhalla North, the UK's #1 independent axe throwing venue.
Some conversation about how he thinks that just because I own the venue I can do whatever the fuck I want. Well, guess what, motherfucker? Yes, I can.
You know, I'm pretty...
It's only Jamie's. I've given him his own seat and he's put his coat on the other seat. So I've put it on the floor.
I'm pretty sure someone once said something like anything that happens on stream is just banter.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just pure banter.
Hence the reason I allowed you in the building today. Right, we're underway. Oh Christ, James and Noz have gone in dry.
No, they took their practice.
Did they?
Yeah, they were just very quick about it.
Right, well.
But then again, to be fair, James has been giving it a good warm-up before starting it because he's thrown his fox.
He's thrown his new axe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thrown it well as well.
Tidy Premier Clutch. And a miss for Noz. No unicorn for Mr. Noz that tonight.
I don't want to say there's anything sort of untoward going on here, but what I would say is James did Noz's axe for him, and that's one of the rare times I've ever seen Noz completely miss a clutch.
That is very true. Well, he's also thrown a brand new axe. He's probably cheating, let's be honest. I mean...
Also, do we need to get this one up and running? Because that one at the bottom left there doesn't seem to be.
It should, if you just scroll over it, go to that one, there you go, it'll kick straight back in.
Perfect.
Jobs are good. Couple of clutches, a couple of 27s to start us off on the right. And a 27 from James on the left, but no 27 from Noz. Unfortunate. Oh, I'll do my sharing while I'm on, just to be on the safe side.
You're sharing?
Yeah, I'll get it shared so that we actually have people tune in.
I thought you meant you were like just going to get something off your chest, like this was like where you were just going to sit down and share with people what's going on with Carl, who is Carl, where is Carl?
The new weekly, more importantly, why is Carl? The new weekly feature, why is Carl?
That's another 27 from James.
He's going straight, he's fucking out for blood. Did Noz throw one as well? Yes, he did.
Yeah, on that one he did.
James out for blood right out the gate.
I mean, to be fair, he is now throwing one of his own handles, so he kind of has something to prove.
This is very true.
Like, it's all well and good throwing, like, the comp throw handle that you've just painted a different colour, but when you're actually throwing the handle that you've made that you're trying to then sell to people, you sort of do need to be hitting, like...
Absolutely.
Looks like another set of 27s on the right as well.
Yeah, here we go. The standard of this league's been unreal.
Clutch is called on the left. That fucking bell end.
James, you absolute letdown. Noz misses another one as well.
Has he? I don't know.
He's Jamesed it. He's Jamesed it. Absolutely Jamesed it.
What a spanner. I mean, he took the game. To be fair, we could have another good one on the right though. Clutch is called. How many 81s is Carbon 1 for at the moment? Because you need to add one to it by the looks of it. Oh no!
She fluffed the last one. I think Jamie might have fluffed his as well.
He's made it.
Boo!
You were saying to me earlier, about saying we need to try and bring more positivity in the league. I was saying like, every league needs its villains.
Absolutely.
It's the reason why, like,
it's the only reason I exist, to be the villain in any given situation.
He's
having a little cry.
I feel like Doz gets the worst part of the whole, like, the villain treatment.
Noz?
Like, yeah, of course he does.
Noz is harder on himself than anybody else is on him.
No, but I mean, like, you put Noz against someone who's quite new, and everyone sort of sits there going boo at him whenever he does a good score.
Oh, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Like, no matter where I go, people want to see people beat me.
Yeah, so that's one of the things that would probably piss me off most. It's not so much that people boo Noz, it's the fact that when people beat you, people go, oh my god, he just beat you. Like, there's a certain point where I'd be like, it's getting fucking annoying at a certain point.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean,
no matter where you go, everybody wants to see you lose.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there is kind of like, no one throws at their best every game. There's a bit of variance to it. And there's a good chance that someone on a good day, if you're not on a good day, that overlap will be enough for them to take it on the day. Like,
exactly.
I mean, essentially, that seems to be more the difference between a good player and a bad player. It's not what their top score is, it's like the consistency of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And maintaining that consistency is hard.
How you perform when you need to.
Yeah.
Can you pull it out of the bag when you absolutely have to? That is what makes a good player.
See, that's where I think I'm bottling at the minute. Like, whenever I've got that, like, I need to now make this clutch.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm sort of thinking, well, what if I don't make the clutch? Like, I need to kind of just focus.
Yes, absolutely.
I have no issue when I'm in playoffs. Like, in playoffs, I'm able to completely zone out. But for some reason, when I'm not in playoffs and I'm just in like sort of standard games, getting into that zone of just take like the most important shot is the next shot mentality.
Yes.
I can't get my head to it. I just keep on looking at the scoreboard.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet I missed my last clutch. And you're like,
yeah.
I've got 3 balls to make before then. Concentrate. You know.
Yeah. In playoffs, never think about it once. But in playoffs, I'm just like next shot's the next shot. But when I'll go right now, and every time I step back, I'll look at the board and just check the score. It doesn't actually matter at the end of the day.
No, not at all.
Like, if I hit every shot, the score isn't going to matter.
I try to make, especially when I'm in practice, I try to make every clutch throw internally feel like it's the game-winning clutch throw, to try and put as much of that self-pressure on myself, just so that I can get used to it as I can.
Well, see, this is actually why I bought the. Is it brandy? I always pronounce the name wrong.
Yes.
So this is why I bought the brandy.
How do you pronounce brandy wrong? What do you pronounce it as?
Panardi.
Panardi, right.
Dyslexia. I read it once as that and then I just couldn't
Right, I'm with you.
wrap it. Like every time I say it now without looking at it, I just say it wrong again.
I've shared it from the VN page, yeah. The VN page, like from the VN page. I'll stick it in sport, you stick it in live.
But yeah, I bought that because what I was finding was when I was coming down for like an hour and a half session, I'd throw for like the first 20 minutes thinking, what I was doing.
Yeah.
And after that, I'd just start zoning out and just throwing without really thinking about what I was actually doing. So I thought, well, I'm going to bring me curved handle, I'll bring me straight handle, and I'll get that brandy as well, so I've got something really weird to throw.
Yeah.
And at least that way, when I switch it up, every time I switch it up, I'll have to actually think about what I'm doing with the axe, rather than just sort of like mindlessly throwing it. We'll see if it worked. Crash is confused. I do sometimes wonder, like, when it comes to the clutching standard, you either broke the black line or you didn't break the black line. Like,
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong, even I've done it before where I've sort of been on like for an 81 and I've called it with a bit of wishful thinking more than anything.
I think it's one of those things where sometimes it's either just sitting inside the biro but not completely through the biro. Which is why we take pictures of it, because then that way Dan, who is a league runner, can make a decision on it and give him a yes or a no. It's in.
It's in. But like I said, I've said this before, this is one of the things I like about Prem over Standard, that there isn't all like the endless measuring of every shot, because you can have some games in Standard where it just ends up getting dragged to a halt with just getting the calipers out for each shot.
Yeah, absolutely.
At least in Prem you can look and go like, wait,
it's in
not.
or it's out, yeah.
And to be honest, if you're even borderline on it, you just call the person next to you and they'll pretty quickly be able to say like...
Absolutely, yeah. Woo! I'm up.
looks like Buckland's starting to try and throw with the axe in front of him instead of like the overhead kind of lob.
Yeah, he's thrown one of Jamie's plums at the minute. So he's getting that. So this is part of the reason why we teach throwing to newbies from there, because it's a natural, kind of an easy migration from there down to there.
Yeah.
So this is why we teach that way when we teach newbies.
To be fair, the biggest confusion I ever had on the way we teach newbies was the Prandy's the axe instead of the comp thrower.
Yes.
Like going with the most obtuse S-shaped handle that no one can really like. Most league members here who can throw pretty consistent 81s will pick up that Prandy and drop it, throw it into the one. It always confused me why that was the axe we went for versus a comp throw, which is
because they're a lot cheaper, and B, they spin quite quickly. So for those that most people that have never thrown an axe before, struggle to get that rotation out of it. So we teach that because they spin a bit quicker.
Fair.
Right, I believe I'm up.
Good luck, have fun.
Jamie,
You know what, Jamie? I'll say this. This seat I'm sat right now is really comfortable.
Yeah, where did my coat go?
Well, basically, wait, it got put over there. It got...
Why?
So, you're the seat here. Instead of putting your seat on this, you put it there. And for some reason, that just seemed to upset Carl. And as the venue owner, he's well within his rights to just, move things around.
What, like schedule?
If that's what he pleases, yes.
Yeah. No, I felt quite cold behind this booth last night, so I thought I'd wear a big coat to keep it warm. But it's too warm to throw in.
Oh, so do you still come down and commentate on the Sunday even when you're not throwing?
Yeah, I had a job fair ridiculously early. Why couldn't I really drop against me? Took it to the final act. Honestly, I've never seen a girl throw so well.
I always think she ends up going quite... To be honest, I always think she ends up going quite underrated, to be fair. She throws really well, and it never really seems to get spoken about all that much.
I fully agree with you. In all honesty, I rate Carbon very highly. Ever since my first league, where I played against her, she's been a hard person to throw against. I think she's another one that suffers with confidence in herself. But she took me axe to axe and ended up 81-74.
I don't know if she suffers with confidence as much as she's just quite hard on herself. More than anything.
I suppose, yeah, the two are kissing cousins in a way, because if you're overly hard on yourself, it does knock your confidence.
Yes.
And if you lack confidence.
What one can be a symptom of the other and vice versa, I suppose, yeah.
But no, I really rate her. I reckon it's why Connor gave up and did jiu-jitsu. But I think this is the first time she's done 100%. It could be...
No, she did start doing 100% in one of the Premier Leagues, if you remember.
Yeah, but I don't know if she started doing 100%. I hope she's got that. Oh.
Just taking a second. So, Dan is now throwing my old Black Fox. And he seems to be doing really well with it. And I'll be honest, as happy as I am for him that he's having success with it, there's a little part of me that's just a bit sad seeing my ex be happier with someone else.
I think, though, it's had a lot of work. So, like, you were at first owner and you let it get a bit run down. But since then, it's been back to Uncle Jim at Northern Axe Works.
I was actually the second owner.
Oh, who was the first?
Carl was the first. I bought it off Carl. I don't know where Carl went.
Here, you can have a bag. Back for chances you've got to win it.
Oh, no.
Don't try mind games with me.
I just think I was going to go with Jake or some shit. So literally, I was like, yeah, why not? I'll select sparkling.
Who are you playing?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Great.
No, I can't say what I was going to say.
What were you going to say?
It was to do with the 1940s.
I was born in 1991.
Yeah.
I was born in 1993.
Oh, yeah.
When were you born? What year of the 90s were you born?
86 for me.
70, yeah.
Jeez. Back in the days of like flared pants and disco. I don't really know the 80s. Cocaine.
Well, cocaine.
That would explain a lot.
It was the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah, file of
That's
facts.
weird, that, isn't it?
New romantic. what really upsets me is the 80s now are as far back as the 70s were when I was in primary school.
Obviously.
So like when people say, oh, it's 30 years ago, my mind goes to the 70s, but really they mean the 80s. It upsets me that no ends.
Because you can only subtract 30 from 100. Anything else is too hard.
Yeah.
It makes me feel old to think that like people like there are adults walking around now who were born after the millennium. That one makes me
Isn't
feel
off
old.
young kid one?
No, 1999. Although I am a bit of a cradle robber with 6 years difference.
No, I used to go out with a girl that was that much younger. Didn't last.
Well,
But it led to far better, because I'm now with my wonderful Maddie May.
fair.
11 years we worked out, roughly, we've been together.
That's a long time.
She deserves a medal, I won't lie.
I was going to say, I mean, I'll be honest, I quite like you, but sitting in this booth with you for 2 hours a week's about all I can handle. I wouldn't like to think.
Oh. That's like my old game.
Is that missed one clutch?
No, I hit one clutch.
Oh.
I missed 2 clutches and I threw a 3 in that game as well.
I reckon it's for tape.
Really? I can't throw it out, it hurts too much.
Yeah. Yeah, very good that tape if you have a minor pull, but I tried to throw with it. And it just didn't feel right.
Maybe you need to practice a bit more with it. Like, you need to actually just get used to wearing the tape. Because at the end of the day, if it knocks you back for a little bit whilst you're getting used to it, that's still better if it gives you more time being able to throw over the course of your life. Like,
No, that's true.
To be fair, I wasn't going to throw the tape onto the tape, but I've literally been in here since about 12 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay, you messaged me early doors.
So, yeah, I mean, I got up, went to the wholesalers, sort of lifted my shoulder down a little bit, and then I came straight here, I've been cooking hitting targets, and tidying, and changing ballings, and generally working, so.
I like the new bull. Or the clean bull.
Yeah, the clean jig. Yeah, it's going to get quite into a regular rotation. It's only happened since I stopped painting the boards, since I've made it other people's jobs. And obviously so the rig's not being getting cleaned as regularly as it should, so the paint's built up. Obviously it was about quarter of an inch thick.
Fucking hell. There's a thing called Detroit Marble, which is where they used to clean the old automotive spray booth, right? And it comes out in a big chunk with different layers and stratas of paint that they've used.
Herman Z throwing fire actually tonight.
So is Cat. On Cat's 14th throw, get ready to cut to ball 7 and 8.
Why?
I just said every time she does well, go and cut to the other lane.
Oh, right, okay, fair enough. You're showing for an 81 here?
No, 54 as it stands.
No, I don't think she is. She's thrown threes.
Oh, doesn't matter then.
She's thrown a fair few threes.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, keep on it, highlight it. Had the other scoreboard frozen? Yes.
That should have unfroze it.
I hope so. Oh! That's a rare miss for Herman's either.
Oh, and an even rarer drop for scratch.
Herman's E takes the game.
Yeah? No. Oh, well, yeah, sorry, he takes a game 2 out of 3. There's still another round to play.
Yeah.
The left one's alright, Kat. The left clutch is alright.
Oh, and there's Nate going for his classic big axe.
Oh. Captain OT. Oh, decaf with a wise. Nate down the centre.
I have no idea how he finds anything with that axe. Have you seen it?
Nate, if you engineer this game about a big axe, I'm going to put your face up.
Which actor are we on about? Trigger or?
The one that's... That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he can miss, to be fair.
It's... See,
If he like flatten the one, he touches the ball.
when I first looked at that, I thought that head was actually quite small, but it's actually quite a large head, but on just an equally large handle.
It's a bit like Nate, big-headed. I'm sure it's definitely cheating, that hatchet. There's no denying, it's definitely cheating.
That's a very dangerous thing to say on stream, Jamie. Very dangerous.
No,
Dangerous line of conversation.
I'm sure it's been measured and it's been found legal. What is it?
It's a Reaper.
All right, so it's definitely legal.
Oh yeah, no. So the head is of legal size. It's a Warrior's Reaper head. It's the size of the handle that's more of like the shock factor on it. I think I might be up.
You're up.
Could I?
Yep. Oh, there you go. I don't know where I'm next up.
Me neither. Hombre. Daniel, scooch over and you can get on camera.
Hello.
What were we saying about being nice to us?
I thought the commentary team could do with being nice to the Python.
Right?
Overall, he gets a bit of a hard shift.
Yeah?
Thought the commentary team could be nice, but apparently back out the window.
Alright. Sure?
Yeah.
Good. Is this Dickie's first game?
It is.
So he's for some reason he's decided this week he's going to throw the Jesse Reed Flying Fox. It's the thinnest profile fox I've ever seen in my entire life, but the handle on it is curved backwards and it is hard to throw.
Yes. He was doing alright in warm-up, but I wouldn't like to change axes late in the game.
James is wearing a new axe as well.
Yeah, I know, it's one he made.
Oh, have we got another one from Northern Axe Works?
Yeah. It looks like a Vin special. But it's birdie.
Ooh. I like this.
They could all look like that if you got some skateboards.
What do you think that is?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's skateboard laminate.
So like I said, they could all look like that if you got some skateboards.
Slightly different being a laminate than a skateboard, isn't it?
See what they did? They made it match the scales.
Have you put a tiny little cross wedge in as well? Have you put a tiny little cross wedge in?
Yeah, it didn't work too well. It didn't need it. It was too tight as it was. So I was
That's what she said.
Hey,
giggity.
it looks pretty.
It does. Does it throw well?
Enjoying it.
Good. Dickie on for a 27.
It's not as much in a clutch on there, yeah.
I'm not surprised. Snodders is a really shit axe thrower.
Well, lovely character.
Umar kidding, right? All I'm doing right now is just figuring out who watches the live streams and who doesn't. If at 2 o'clock in the morning my phone starts going berserk, and then I'll know.
As a person, I find he enriches the environment.
I find him almost tolerable.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, to be perfectly honest, he likes the band Ghost, so that tells you everything you need to know about him.
This means nothing to me.
No. Darren, that tells you everything you need to know about his personality.
I figured out my Bloodstock t-shirt earlier on has Ghost on the back of it.
Where are the embers of it now?
It's currently on my body.
What?
So what's wrong with Ghost?
They're dog shit. They look like they should be like one of the most excellent sounding bands on the planet, but then they're just a shit band.
Oh.
And people like Darren like them. And that's the worst part about it is the fan base. The people like Darren like them.
I had to endure them all Metallica at Manchester.
I'd rather stood outside.
And honestly, we
Going out
Why? Where you going?
for a week.
Oh my god. Baby bladder.
we thought we'll give them a chance. Just we want to catch a little bit of the set. Got to our seat, sat down, and we must have been sat down for about 30 seconds, and we went back to the bar.
Fair. Oh, my days. I'm tired today, you know. I've done nothing but fucking work all day. Like physical work as well.
Yeah.
Like, do you know, holding them fucking like cases of pop round, like cases of beers and stuff. It's fucking hard work.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to my bed tonight.
I'm looking forward to your bed as well.
Ooh, spicy. Where are we at here? Tricky Dicky 2023, Crash 1818, terrible scores. Let's look at the other side. What have we got over there? Snodders 1827, Heisenberg 2720. Snodders makes it, Heisenberg is in by the looks of it. And that's going to be Big Axe. Don't be jealous, Nate. Don't be jealous.
Come on, Rich. Tricky Dicky struggling to find his clutches tonight.
It's because he's thrown that Jesse Reed axe. So as cool as they are, like Jesse Reed does phenomenal work on the handles, but that backward swept handle is so hard to throw for IATF.
Yeah.
I can imagine they'd be a really good water axe, like a really good water axe.
Rich nearly knocking the wall down there.
Cat, do a bullseye. Well done.
Darren, do a bullseye.
Do a drop. Go for the clutch.
He did a 3, what a dick.
No, I'm being unnecessarily harsh to him today. He can take it.
I've heard he loves taking stuff up the bum.
And that was Dan. Thanks for joining us. After your carpet conversation, your duvet conversation last night, you've got to be on your best behaviour.
Okay. I'm only talking about axe throwing and axe throwing related things from now on. There's a
He did a bullseye. That was that. Lovely job.
Nose back these axe gangs.
Let's go back to the double setup.
Yes.
Cazador and Nose, right? I didn't put Nate on an early finish tonight, but he seems to have all his games up front.
System must just know now.
It must just know, yeah. It's just like, Nate's here, he needs an early finish. Oh, my mouse has stopped working. Well, that's great, isn't it?
Doth it require
there
batteries?
We go. No, we're all good. I've got it. So we're gonna wait for Jamie to get his next game up, and then we're gonna have a bit of fun with him.
All right.
Yeah. If he, I mean, he's gonna listen to this back, but it'll be afterwards. So the plan is wait for Jamie to throw really well, because he threw his first 81 tonight. His first game was an 81, not his first 81. But he keeps saying that he's gonna cut to the other lane when Cat's throwing well. So my plan is to wait for him to get to that penultimate throw, get it stuck in the ball. I'm gonna cut to an advert, and we're gonna miss his last shot.
Is that regardless, or whether he's on for an 81?
If he's on for an 81. Because the fuckers are going to become the fuckies. Noz with a 27, and Cazador with an 18.
That looks like it.
Sorry? No, Zoe's messaged him as well. Don't know what's happened. Yeah, it's not getting commuted. There's already loads of games for next week. He didn't tell me he wasn't coming, so.
No, that's fair.
Right?
Yeah.
Sure. Do you want to tell your face?
Yeah.
Do you want to tell your face?
Here, do we get the spectators to play spot the difference?
Nah, I'm better looking.
What?
I've got Wrexham first.
Alright, yeah. What's that dog called that's always sad?
St. Bernard.
No, there's a dog. It's not Huckleberry Hound, is it? It's the other one. Oh my days. There's an anime. If anybody in the chat knows what the animated dog's called that's really sad all the time, let me know. What? Oh, it might be Droopy. Is it Droopy? Yeah, Droopy Dog, yeah. Yeah.
A completely independent creation from Snoopy.
I don't know.
Sure, Rich.
Shall we vacate and let Jamie and Rich get back behind it? Because they actually talk about what's going on.
Okay.
Well, they do when they're not moaning.
Yeah, when they're not moaning or twisting about fucking something.
About other people getting their games before them.
We have a certain level of banter.
That forms half the chat on here.
Yeah. Oh.
If we actually got given our games in a normal time, we'd have now left to talk about what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know, you managed to fill the time quite well with the difference between English and French compared to the other weeks.
Merci. No more the
That's
butter.
what you were asking for as mercy during that conversation.
Oh, Chucky with a Premier clutch. Can't miss him.
Very Premier clutch.
Yeah. You know,
What's
Carl.
Sean for the score there?
Yeah. No, Carl bragging about how the scoreboard never went down on him, which I think could be a fallacy.
I mean, it is, because I was on with him and they stopped and then I had to bring him back up.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, pair of 27s on the right hand there.
he's not quite done enough to get his big axe going.
Oh, well done though to the person Prince. Hitting a 59th.
Appreciate it.
Well played, well played.
Well, not your duck, but your
I know.
bad streak.
I think it's happening. We're having a good night.
I don't like this. This is shit. This is like the worst thing
You just
ever.
said you're having a good night.
Yeah, it's going to go downhill now. To be fair, nothing really bad can happen now. Although my van could break down. Cat could puke in my boot.
Yeah. Never say it can't get worse, because it 100% can.
True.
Anyone who says it can't get worse is lacking in imagination. You could literally take one step out the door and fall over.
Yeah, trick. End us now. Don't let not completely curse me. Yeah, these scoreboards are completely.
What, are they frozen completely for you?
Reaction die face is just taken off.
Try refreshing?
Oh no, better taking warm up, so that could be it. I thought Lauren, teacher was going for a clutch, but she stands that far over for the bull.
She's a lefty, isn't she, though?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
she actually stands quite far. I've noticed when she throws, her throw doesn't go forward. It kind of
Diagonal.
seems to go like out for it. Yeah, she throws
Yeah.
diagonally into it as well.
I did try something like that with a clutch for a while. Like start in the centre and go across myself, but it didn't work.
I have tried standing like, so rather than trying to line sort of like my sternum up with the ball, I've started trying to line my right shoulder up and sort of almost trying to get my arm more like a piston, like throwing straight out.
No, that's fair. I inadvertently line up my stepping foot. So if I step through left-footed, I line my left foot up.
All right, yeah, that makes sense, because I suppose you have a natural tendency when the foot you step off to drag slightly to that side. Yeah, that makes sense.
I do have to, every now and again, I have to readapt and move slightly one way or the other. Have we replied to Sophie about Cat saying he goes down okay too?
That cat says he goes down. I haven't.
I haven't. This sounds like a Crowley-O comment.
That cat says he goes down okay too.
Because I can't see anything about Supreme Leader going down, because, you know, he's the European champion. 41 minutes into the feed. Wrestling Dive hit a first 27 the other day, free throw.
She is low key actually. A score is starting to. I was about to say the score is starting to pick up that. It's enough to take the lead.
It is, unfortunately. Flatline had a drop.
In fact, actually, I want to say that last time I played against her, her accuracy on the going down was like threes and sort of around there. But I want to say she made every clutch she went for. Like she went for 3 clutches and made 3 clutches.
Not far off. I don't know.
What's a what?
Rapscallion.
A rapscallion?
I think that's what you meant.
A rapscallion?
Yeah,
A ne'er-do-well.
No, Rascallion, not Rapscallion.
I don't know.
It's a rapscallion with a lisp.
Oh, that would be me getting ready to mock him who mocks my typing with a lisp. Oh, fucking hell.
I'll get this comfy seat back.
Do you have a problem with the comfort? It makes you loath to get out of it.
You know what's the problem with the comfort? You bring your seat halfway down. Like, people are going to think you're shorter than me on this stream.
Oh, I don't let me think. I got cramp yesterday because I couldn't like drown myself.
Fair. I just drink more water. And we have Bookworm against Simply Gimpy on the left. Our newest league member with one of our highest scoring league veterans. That's me trying to commentate on the game. I thought I'd try and put a bit of pizzazz on it.
You're looking lonely there.
Ah, being joined by Noz. How are you getting on today? Looked like you were thrown. Well, I mean,
one shit, one good.
Was that the shit one, the one you threw against James?
Yes.
Yeah.
Throwing a different act. My usual issue with throwing a different act.
We did make the point of you were throwing an axe made by James and then lost to James. Is, you know, no one wanted to say sabotage, but also.
To be fair, he wasn't. It was lightly modified by James. He didn't change a handle or anything. Just.
Was it a profile you did for it?
No, I just stripped the paint off it and sharpened because the paint was all getting all flaky and a bit rusty. So.
Oh, fair.
He's stripped the paint off it, give it a bit of an antique look and sharpened it up.
I'm always surprised you don't do that with your own stuff. With you being a trained up joiner.
I was in a previous life, yeah. I would do if I had the time or the inclination.
Yeah.
Or the space. My garage is. I've always said I want to get a little workbench in my garage and do stuff like that, but I never ever get around to doing it.
Hello, you handsome man. I'm going to assume that's me you're talking to there, Sophie. Thank you. It's always nice to hear you.
Sclub, get better soon, mate. And Sophie, I'm also going to assume that you were talking to me. Take it to the knees, still griefing you, mate. Big clutch.
You know,
oh yeah.
It's a shame it's not been prem tonight because that's.
Bookworm.
I want to say that's what the second or third one, like clutch he's hit that was a prem clutch.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming soon for Dan.
To be fair, Carl's name is getting a bit lonely up on that board.
It is.
I'm sure. Weren't you?
Company.
I want to say, weren't you within like a hair of it last week?
Yes,
as well?
I had back-to-back Premier 74s last week.
Yeah.
Not that I make a big song and dance about it. But
No, you're definitely the suffer in silence sort.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, for whatever reason, Jamie told us we have to be nice to you today. So I don't know what you did to him, but apparently he just thinks that would be a good thing to do. Yeah, there's no bloody good thing there. Fair average, got my fingers crossed.
His hands aren't broken, Sophie. Good, got to get you back for next week. Oh, hello, Claire. Lurking again on the stream.
I think it's hi, Matthew. I mean, I'm also here. Like, I know you're together, but you don't get the exclusive hellos. Like, hi, Claire.
It's like my private little cheering section.
There's nothing worse than when it goes a bit too quiet and you throw in, you can hear people commentating on you, so it's like the peanut gallery behind you.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what it is, what issue I was having with that axe that you and Dan have managed to pick it up and have no issue with it whatsoever, and I just couldn't for the life of me get through a season without dropping it.
I think it was maybe... I don't know.
Like, to be fair...
You've got like more of a pinch grip, haven't you? And we've got like a...
What, you think it was just more
like a hammer grip?
Needs a bit more force behind it?
I don't know, mate. I mean, I've not even had James sharpen it since I bought it off you. And I never... Maybe you were written a bit flat for it, maybe you weren't torn in.
So, one thing I started doing was... so obviously when we practice on boards that are already a little bit mashed up because... You're not going to put fresh boards on just for us to have a little warm up before a league night. And obviously it was sticking there. And I started thinking, is it actually that I'm just throwing like an absolute pansy and then it just needs a bit more oomph behind it? So I started throwing it just to the right of the blue, just to like sort of like purposely on like when no one else was hitting to see if it was hitting hard board. And I sure it fell every time.
Yeah.
So I think it is just needing a little bit more.
They don't like landing flat. You really need to toe them in. Hence the problem with them for clutches and why.
Heather Hurst. Hi there, there's Darren. It is.
is Big D. I'm wide.
The thing is, you can see on his face how much that hurts when you when you can consistently hit a Prem clutch, and if somehow you manage to miss a standard one, just completely miss it altogether.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
No.
This is the stupidness of this spot, boss man.
Breathe a little bit of nose magic into this, because it didn't do very well for me last game.
Did it not?
No.
Maybe you need to smack bottom instead. Badass.
Is that your old one?
It's not my old one. It still is mine.
I'm borrowing it until Goose sends my Club Victory out.
Nice.
Is the Victory slightly smaller than that?
Slightly, it's the same size head. It has a slightly longer extension now. It's still a 4-inch blade.
You gonna be using that as a Premax or standard?
I'm just using it. I'm a 1X man. Throws me off too much changing.
Just gonna rely on towing it in then. Fair.
Relying on my superior skill.
Well,
you're talking to the man who's got multiple Premier 81s with a bang-on 3-inch blade, just to flex. Just to flex on people.
So here's one for you. If you were going to be a 1-axe Premier sort of person, would you rather go for a smaller blade to give you a better chance of hitting the ball, but make it harder to do the clutch, or would you rather go for a thicker axe to do the clutch and rely on towing in to get the ball?
I would go for whichever axe speaks to you, because like I say, Carl's had multiple Premier 81s with a 3-inch blade.
No, this is more like a you personally. Which would
me personally, I find it easier to tow in for bulls and give myself a bit more coverage for clutches. But
then you're more of a 2-axe thrower anyway, aren't you? Because you've got the two.
Well, technically 1-axe. One's just shorter than the other, but
yeah.
I'm, fucking hell. If I could stick to 1-axe, that'd be a miracle for me. It's just something I can't manage to do. I always end up chopping and changing.
The scary blue, hey. Is the scary blue blue?
Scary blue? I assume so.
Yeah. Yeah, blue.
Yeah, that'll be little blue.
Oh, hey, blue.
Little blue.
Little blue.
Is that a rap name?
It's a street name, isn't it?
Street name, isn't it? In it, youth.
Yeah. Little spelled just Lil.
Lil
blue. This is why we don't get many people to stream the show. We just instantly start.
Yeah. Everybody's like, oh, for fuck's sake, and just logs off. But my advice generally to most people is throw the axe that speaks to you. Throw anything and everything you can get your hands on until you find something that speaks to you. But there's definitely two schools of thought on that, like on the 1-axe, 2-axe.
I'm going to need you to hold those two schools of thought. Cause I think. Oh wait, no, we might have time for this school of thought. What's the 1-axe, 2-axe schools of thought?
No, I'm saying there's two. There's definitely two. There's a lot of people who support the 2-axe system, but then there's some pretty big names that just tell you just to shut up and throw a 1-axe. Get good with 1-axe. I mean, look at Nick Colomea. He's like one of the best throwers in the world, and he throws a full-size Reaper for Premier bulls and clutch. And Tana does, to be fair. He just gets really good at towing it in. Whee! The irony of being able to see your Premier 81 tattoo as you say that.
To be fair, I think he's not here tonight, but the Southman, he's for his first act started throwing a Reaper as well.
He has.
Which is paying off him in the clutches because he seems to have decent clutch accuracy. I think it's just the staying down part that's not as accurate for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is going to be me up after these
you
two. Yeah.
I'll let you out then, mate.
Oh, thank you for joining me for a bit there. Aye, that's it. Once you get to that chair, they don't move.
Yes, Andy. Oh, Jesus. Why does this chair look significantly lower when I sit on it than when Rich sits on it? What's happened there? Am I bottoming out the suspension?
Pretty much. I did have to drop it a bit and Rich out here is a
Like
little
a
bit
top.
lighter than we are.
Yes.
What it was, I felt like a bear, and my feet couldn't touch the floor. I didn't like it. Everything is, we have such a wonderful view there.
Do.
How's Kral getting on?
Kral is 27, all fives.
Oh, we have a debatable
Yes,
call on
Harry.
lane 5. Oh, nice. He's throwing that cheap creeper there, I bought. And he's
Carl.
throwing it really well.
Yeah, he is actually. This is what I was just saying. It's to Rich. He asked the eponymous question: 1 axe or 2 axes? And it entirely depends on you, and also how much practice you're willing to put in throwing more than 1 axe.
Well, I tried 2 axes when we started this league, and it just didn't work for me.
Yeah.
But now I've gone back to 1 axe. I found my throw again. But everybody's unique. What are you throwing now?
All sorts of stuff, but gone back to me 2 axe gangs. Let's say threw absolute bricks in my first game against James.
Sorry, which one are you throwing?
Thanks for that, Sclub.
It's so nice having a cohort who can read.
Yeah.
Tricky's highly intellectual, but he's highly dyslexic at the same time.
Has he not just got his glasses on upside down?
No, back to front maybe.
Back to front.
He read Harry Potter's Heavy Ball or something like that. He actually thought your Claire was having a stroke typing, but it's just his reason.
Usually she does, to be fair, having to decipher some of her texts. Claire's very much of a fuck it and let them figure it out type of texter, rather than a go back and correct me typos.
That's fair. Do you know what I'm finding at the moment? I'm putting a lot of 8s in.
A lot of 8s.
Oh, 81 for Kral.
81 for Kral.
Good call for Chris.
Good game.
We've had quite a few easy ones so far.
Yep.
Oh, it's been a good one, nice.
Fucking S Club.
Oh, Claire's in the chat. Oh dear. Oh dear.
You really have got a one-track mind, Sophie.
We've really got the wine club in though. Like, I bet you're Scary Blue. I bet you that is Little Blue. She's on the pop.
Oh no, unfortunately I'm not.
You got what? Little Blue. This is the problem. You read.
It's because of the delay. It's not like
There's Darren. Somebody actually knows the snotters.
the snod man. You've got a fan on the chat, Daz. Heather Hurst.
Oh, the legendary Thorskin.
The legendary Thorskin.
Debatable.
Masturbatable.
Dabba-dee.
Dabba dee, dabba da. I'm blue.
Dabba-dee.
Yeah, there you go.
Dabba-dee.
90s throwback.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody did that in the school talent show. I used to hate doing this.
I feel really short. This is unusual for me. I don't like it.
I have dropped that quite a bit, mate.
It dropped even more when I sat on it. Jesus.
I'm eating my feet on the floor. Oh. I don't know, I keep just going, oh. I feel like one of the fucking aliens from Toy Story. The drop! Gone to ground!
I'm using the fox, so...
Yeah. It's where it stems from, him with a fox going to ground.
Yeah.
I really want a hunting horn. Chucky vs Herman G, this could be a good game.
James is playing well tonight. James playing really well tonight.
Yeah.
So far took down me and Kat.
Really?
Yeah. So I was throwing up some bricks in my first game.
I'm surprised by that. I bet you I don't have a game.
doing my usual tricks of changing axes there, wasn't I?
I think I'm going to stick with that plum for the time being.
Yes.
Snorlax!
Oh, for God's sake. Paul!
Paul, check your messages. Good. S-Club sliding into your DMs.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently it's already there.
Who's already where?
Paul got
Oh,
into it.
That's sliding in from
I really thought the new update was going to make everything work.
but it hasn't.
No.
Axe Scars is going to Axe Scar. I think we should talk about these games at some point.
Every 18 minutes we're meant to check in with an actual score.
With an actual score, rather than talking bollocks.
Where's the top?
Oh, 20 Fairman's 8.
Missing a rare clutch there by Xi German.
I'm not bottoming out the suspension, so one of the 4 minutes successfully. There was 5 of us, come on.
I know there was, to be fair.
Five hefty blokes and a rather small lift.
Oh right,
To be
I
fair,
thought
the
he
amount
meant
of-
car rather than actual lift.
Oh yeah.
You 5 didn't pile into a proper hotel lift, did you?
Yeah, we did.
and
And it wouldn't move. Me, Dan, Carl, Darren, S-Club. Yeah.
With our bags.
With all our bags. And yeah.
We overloaded the hotel lift.
They normally rated like a ton and a half.
Oh no, this
It was
is
about
625
Yeah,
kilos.
it was like 625 kilos.
We overloaded it.
So we were probably well over.
This is why I take the stairs where I can.
I have to do enough stairs at work because our lift is out of action at work as well. So like, if I've got to go all the way up to the 3rd floor, it's shit because they're really hard concrete stairs. We're not giving them.
Yeah.
Fuck your knees by the top.
Yeah.
It's like 6 flights.
I've started running more padded inner soles to help with stuff like that.
I've got them in the boots, but
Oh, nice clutch there by Heiden Sinsenberg and Herken.
Darren was saying it was about 650-ish kilos. Severs.
That's still half a ton.
It is.
That's like a mini.
oh yeah.
Yeah, 5 stout blokes in there, like.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to think that the smallest bloke is probably going to be topping 100 kilos. So
Yeah.
I have to admit, I do like it here because I do feel slimline. I don't mean that in a cocky way.
I mean, to be fair, how do you think James feels in here?
Yeah. Did you see our mine and James's love child that was in the other day?
Oh yeah.
He had James's build and my crap hair.
I mean,
If you are out there, please come and join the league. I need to get a photo of you with all 3
Yeah,
of us.
he looked like you, but if you'd lost a fight with a hedge trimmer though,
Yeah.
didn't
I
he?
mean, to be fair,
He had like your styling, but with my like.
I mean, James is only like a 5-ounce shock away from having your hair.
Yeah. To be fair, James is 1 meal off missing 1 meal from malnourishment.
He does acknowledge this fact.
I might have to break up the sorry.
Ooh. First mention of Soreen on the stream. How long's that been?
1 hour and 2 minutes.
1 hour and 2 minutes.
Oh!
John Boy.
Flatline. Stop and down. It's been doing 100% up until this point. Right, I'm gonna have to go for a walk around.
Go on then.
Alright, you jump in.
Oh, and I'll jump in and say hello to my
I will then do.
fans. Because me and Carl tested this the other day as well, so we can get a couple of hefty blokes
can
in
get-
behind here. It
This
does,
is
it
a
does
test,
work.
isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly.
Does
You
it,
get
yeah.
two of the. I mean, if you get me and Dan in here, it's going to be comfortable. But
is, yeah.
it's also spot the difference if you get me and Dan in here. There are 5 differences. Can you spot them all? Play a game with a live stream.
We've got Scratch and Sarge on the left. First axe. Calipers out. What's the result? It's looking good. It's a 5. Another big pair of 5s.
I mean, I'm just catching up on the chat there. I was just a bit worried there when St. Paul tried to make us do it in Somerset. I mean, you know, hearing the stories of you lot in Somerset.
Get enough scrumpy cider in you.
Well, by the sounds of it, they had plenty of it.
I know. I'm glad I skirted that one, to be fair.
To be honest, I am and I'm not. It sounded like fun, but at the same time, I mean, I'm not a cider drinker, so I probably would have been alright.
Yeah. I don't think Carl is anymore.
To be fair, I think most of them are going to be avoiding cider for a little while.
Yeah.
It's alright, you know we're going to do it on Kat's birthday.
When's Kat's birthday?
It's the Saturday we're away.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sells me every time. Yes, Cat, big 27 from Cat. Solid Premier clutch.
And Sarge nozzes it.
Sarge nozzes it.
We do seem to be getting closer to the point that if you score anything under a 70, you're losing the game now.
Definitely.
The averages are just flying.
Yeah. Especially with the amount of people doing 100% clutch as well.
Oh, absolutely. It's not often now a game is under 67. Ball accuracy is just...
Yep, staying down ain't going to help you in this league.
Nah, not at all. There's not many people even stay down anymore.
No.
Nate's one of the few that will shit house.
Yes. He was massively trying to get in my head, like he's proper shit house he is. Which he wears that badge proudly, I think.
Unfortunately, yeah, most people are embarrassed by it.
Yeah, he's just not.
Yeah.
Lives for it. Still 81 in though.
I mean, I did proudly shit house in one of the leagues, but that was before, and then after that I've gone 100%, and it's like,
yeah.
As much as it's painful when you do it and then lose a game.
The chat's just away off on its own now. Sophie, Tracy, and Claire just chatting.
Haribo and jelly tots. Oh, looks like you might be getting left for Tracy.
Suits me.
We'll tell Steve.
Yeah. So me and Steve will shack up then.
How's Dan going to feel about that?
He'll be alright. We've got a flexible relationship.
Keeping it open.
Yeah, it's an open marriage yet. It's got to be for James's sake, hasn't it?
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. Although James is giving young Harry a lift home tonight, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, Tracy, I think you were definitely the bad influence there, because we've been away before and nobody's got that drunk, and then you go away once with them all, and that's it.
Yeah, funny that, isn't it?
Yeah. Tracy.
And also, all the times I've asked Carl and he said he's been hungover, the words Steve and Tracy have never been too far from the conversation, so...
Yeah.
I'd definitely say it's them's a bad influence.
Yeah, there seems to be a common denominator there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm up.
And we've got...
Steve.
Steve with the drop.
Cat narrowly missing the 81 as well.
But again, still a 74 game there to...
Yeah. That's it. I was in bed by 11.
Yeah.
You still get a lot of drinking done by 11, Tracy.
Starting keys in the bowls. Oh, jeez.
Right, I'm up.
Yeah.
Let me out.
Jesus.
Are you getting back in, Jamie?
I thought I was up to me for that.
There's the Persian Python on the right. So.
Oh, are you still in my game?
It's the middle game for it.
Oh. In bed by 11, where you fuck?
Apparently so. You know, we did hear that there was some Somerset delight going on. For Steve was getting lucky the night before.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, you can. Oh, so Sophie can confirm they were tucked up at that time. Did you tuck them in? Did you, Sophie? Was it?
I could do it going back to bed. I feel shattered to bed.
To be fair, I can't complain. I woke up about 4 o'clock in the morning for about an hour and a half, and then went back to sleep. Woke up about half 11.
Oh, not bad.
I make the most of it when I'm not at work. I'm back in on Wednesday, so I'll be up at 5:45.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I had 2 early starts over the weekend. Early finishes as well, mine, but...
It catches up with you though when you have the early starts, because you never...
Wait, I'd say early. Like, for me it was early.
Well, yes, photographer early, not real world early.
Like, I was still up with the Starlings at 6:30 for me breakfast, but that's more because I'm a dick.
Yeah, but then you go for a nap afterwards as well, so...
It's the only way I can keep my stomach right.
a digestive nap.
Pretty much. It just allows the food that time to settle.
Really? You deserve that, Nate. Shithouse. Absolute shithouse.
The thing is, that board could do with much. It's another one of those horrid wide grain boards. And of course, I'm on that lane nearly all night.
I am all night. Well, I've already done 3/4 of my games anyway. I've got one left against Mr. Kral, and then that'll be me done for the night.
I've got to play Flatline and Crash. But I get to go on my holiday. I'm on 5 and 6 against Crash.
Oh.
It's the very last game of the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even know when I'm up against Carl. I just sit and wait until somebody...
Oh. He throws that wattle blade quite well.
Yeah.
It's aggravating to watch.
I mean, all he's got to do is get it somewhere near the ball, and the blade's that big, it's gonna hit the rear ball.
Oh. Oh, nice clutch there by Gimpley.
Oh. A lot of clutches tonight again. Oh, the 3.
Gimpley 3. Oh, gone to ground again. He's going to regret throwing that up.
We do need the death certificate for the Foxes. Oh, Larry.
Yeah, I'm surprised people still throw them for the amount of drops they have.
The thing is, Dan and Noz seem to be throwing them well with the straight handles.
Yeah, but Dan and Noz are a special type of thrower.
Tricky's is are still a slightly curved handle as well.
Yeah, you can projectly read. I don't think it favours him.
No.
I think he would have been better off sticking with what he was throwing because he was doing quite well.
Yeah. I mean, I do fancy getting my Fox straight handled. Even if I kept it as a backup.
Yeah.
You know, I just think that my technique, the UK rollers that we all do, doesn't seem to work with a curvy handle.
No. It's interesting how it doesn't.
I mean, you can make it work, but you've got to really choke up on the handle.
Yeah. You sort of lose that little bit, you know? Yeah. Hey, Georgie, you're back again.
Oh. Got people dipping in and out.
Ah, it's always good. It's nice to see a busy chat.
Yeah, and some new faces.
Yeah. I think Georgie is one of the Somerset throws.
I think so, yeah. I've seen the name dotted around a few times from the comments and posts.
Not many people are, Sophie. I'm not going to dignify that by reading it out.
Yeah, no. I mean, Tana is, but...
No, with another good clutch there. He's throwing well at the moment.
He is. Oh, he's gone back to it.
Yeah.
He can't seem to decide what axe he wants to use at the minute, or combination of.
No. And the real irony is, he was giving me advice to throw one axe.
And he's gone to the shoot. I mean, he is still technically throwing one axe. It's just one slightly longer than the other.
Yeah.
That's it.
So that was a rebound back into the ball there.
Yeah.
You don't see them very often.
No.
It almost defies logic.
Yeah.
Decaf's throwing well at the moment.
He is. He's found a bit of confidence with that new axe of his.
This is the thing. I call it a trigger because it's a rolled axe with 5 new handles and 5 new eggs.
Yeah. He's the only one here that throws the Kent pattern.
Just him.
Yeah, looks like they're both in. Can't say I'm a fan of the Kent patterns. But
I think we have a pair of 27s on that, right? Yeah. I think we have the player. Oh dear.
No, it's just low.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, I'm sure you're talking about that, Sophie. We've all met you. We know where your conversations.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm up.
Oh.
I've already had my nervous wee. Tradition.
That's it. Keep it up, yeah.
Do you know what it is? I've tried messing around with so many different ways of doing things for this league, and it's not worked. I've gone back to one act, having a wee before every game, and just getting the mental session right.
Yeah.
More than anything. Oh,
that's a Remy clutch there from
it is.
Decaf.
It's an unfortunate miss by Teach.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to have to go because it'll take me a couple of moments to get off the stool.
I didn't realise he'd actually changed his name as well on Act Scores.
Yeah.
The legendary course.
It was changed for him last night.
After his call. So you're down to just me, for those of you that are still in the chat, so we will keep up as best we can. Oh, Decaf with a 3 there. Just missing out on a chance for another 81 in the league. Yeah. Go on, I think I'm up next against Carl, so I'll stay on the other side.
If you were up or not, or whether it was just Jamie lowered his seat down so much that you couldn't see him.
Yes. Jamie had lowered the seat a bit, so...
Yeah.
Decaf there with a 3.
I think he's put a new handle on his axe again, hasn't he?
No, I think that's what he's had for the last couple of weeks.
Oh, is that the super long one?
I don't know about long, I know it's the one he had trouble with the weight on. It's a bit long.
Oh no, don't think you have. There was one day when we were in, it was me, Decaf and S-Club in throwing, and he had this one axe that just went like... It was kind of like, if you think about the sort of length of Nate's axe, but just thin the whole way up. It was like...
I think I've seen that one. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. The handle's just...
No,
to it.
I usually tend to start with me, like, sort of toes just over the black line, but that one I had to start with me toes almost before, like, only just about touching the black. What have we got going on in the chat?
Sophie, I'm still here, just in and out.
Hi, Darren. Hi, Darren. Oh, hello
letting people
again.
in and out for their games, and then I'm up next.
The Scary Blue, I'd say there's nothing wrong with a nap, except I've woken up from mine more tired than before. I don't know, if you take a nap at this time of night, I kind of get to sleep on a night.
It depends. Can work in your favour or work against you. Depends how long the nap is as well.
Have you ever tried the... I think you're a danger nap.
Yeah.
No, so one of the best naps you can take is, before you take the nap, drink like a shot of espresso, like 2 shots of espresso, like a strong black coffee. Then get your head down and take the nap before the caffeine enters your blood. You will literally wake up feeling wired.
I don't know, there are some people who for that would do the exact opposite and send them into a deep sleep.
Definitely, it was only an hour ago too, so... Yeah.
I mean, still the best I've seen was Crash in here with his bag of axes on his back, just falling asleep, standing up. Literally in lane 4, it was. I just couldn't believe it.
I don't know. I found when I wasn't working as much, I used to like nap all the time, and now I'm working. I don't want to take a nap because I'm a bit like, now I finished work, I want to actually do something now I'm off work.
I think it's
like I wake up from a nap feeling a little bit like, I've lost like 4 hours of time that was my own or something.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, in Claire's case, it's a lot more, like, yeah. I mean, Tana's the exact same at the minute. Just wake up, breakfast, bit of stuff, then a nap, wake up, do a bit more stuff, nap.
Yeah.
That's more reasonable.
Yeah, you know, the energy drain is there and very real, so...
I mean, yes, it's pretty much acting as life support for a second person growing inside you.
Yeah,
We'll tend to take it out of you, yeah.
Yeah. and I do believe I've been.
Sounds like my
called
energy drink nap. Yeah, Sophie gets it.
Yeah.
The energy drink nap.
Oh yeah, but for Sophie it sends her to sleep. Same as for Zoe, it does the same. They have the opposite effect. They don't wake up; they send to sleep. I think it's like an ADHD chemical imbalancey thing. It actually does the opposite effect.
I always remember the worst hangover, like the worst way to wake up, like not even a hangover, just the worst way to wake up feeling grim and horrible is to do vodka Red Bull all night. Yeah. Nothing worse than waking up from that.
Yeah. I do believe I am up against Mr. Kral.
Good luck, have fun.
As soon as they've decided this one.
Board GoPro. I'd love to zoom you right in on what's happening on board 7 right now, but sabotage. How's Chucky doing? 18, 20. What are we doing here? Meant to be baby clothes away, but I kept getting distracted. Chucky taking it quite hard at the moment, but really it's been good accuracy, just struggling on the clutches for some reason tonight. Left now we have Crash versus Sarge. I was writing an essay, 1,000 words, and I'm already logged out. Wait, was this you were actually writing an essay for something, or was this just what you were going to put in chat? Procrastinations. I mean, to be fair, in Claire's case, I mean, I'd say she's probably she's got at least till the 11th to tidy those baby clothes away. I mean, there's no rush on it. You know, take a nap, have a nice bath or something. You know, there's no rush. Or you could wait for Noz to get home and you could tidy the baby clothes away. Will say there's nothing more terrifying than when you throw a big axe with someone, you put your axe in, go to get down, by the time you turn around someone's already prepping to take their shot. It feels like they're about to yeet the big axe right at you. Looks like a 3 from Flatline. That's a drop from Flatline. Obadiah should take this here. There we go. Don't know whether you guys can hear it from here, but literally just down the sort of entire back of the room there was just a sort of Mexican wave of people going, there we go. Aye, Tracy, to be fair, when I was doing my uni work for courses and stuff, where it was like, I'd sort of go like, right, I'm going to sit down today and I'm going to write 1,000 words or however many words it was. Go, right, but before I write them, I'm just going to go see how this is going. I'm just going to go check this. I just need to like tidy my room or something. Like, the amount of things that would happen before I even wrote one word. Usually found the only time I could sit down and write words was when it was like the night before the essay, I had to go like 2,000 words and get it in. I almost miss that sometimes, like just sitting up all night with like a cup of coffee, just like hammering out the essay. What?
Yeah. Just heard you stopping up all night with a coffee.
Yeah? Talking about uni work.
Oh, I don't miss those days.
Why did you go to uni?
I did the equivalent of foundation degree.
Ah, fair.
Fucking hell.
Hi, James.
Hey, cat.
Oh, that would have almost been the funniest thing to not happen on camera.
So we are joined by
No, I don't need you on camera.
No, we're not.
heckler off camera by
To be fair, some
our
days I
very
could
own
eat a
Scratch.
big axe at someone.
Stain on my hoodie and I'm
Please tell me Steve hides his axes.
If only we had a sponsorship by Nike.
I should be sponsored by Nike.
You could come out in your axe throwing drip.
If I am sponsored by Nike, I would like
Yeah, you
some,
drip.
some white Nike and Tiffany collab Air Force Ones, please.
Do you know what I would really like? An ethnic sponsorship.
That'd be cool. With DCs.
I don't care for DCs. They don't wear as well. They're comfier, but
I'd like a Doc Martin sponsorship. I feel like we can sort of get away with
So
that.
bad to throw in though. I hate my dogs to throw in.
I've
Do
never
you wear
worn-
them?
I wouldn't mind throwing, yeah.
Do you wear them?
I've
It's
never
so
had
slippy.
them.
Slippy?
Yeah.
Oh, see-
If there's a little bit of a layer of dust, my foot's going.
See, my dogs never slipped. The only issue, like even when these guys were like doing axe throwing on ice when it was slippy in here before, my dogs were fine. The only problem I've got is it kind of like, it's going to sound stupid, it almost limits how much
Yeah.
movement I've got in me ankle.
Yeah.
So obviously it's like a thick
Well,
boot.
When I did, because I used to throw in my dogs anyway, because it was winter and
Yeah.
whatever. But then when I got to summer, I didn't want to wear them. When I got to summer, I didn't want to wear them. I was like, oh no, different shoes. So now I just religiously wear the same shoes all the time.
Yeah, I've got a pair of throwing trainers.
Fair. I wonder if Warriors
Stick
if
one.
Warriors made
Pardon?
They do stick ones.
better than his axes.
Better than your fucking axes.
Fair.
She's a throwing trainers, so. Haha.
Have you really just jigged me about dropping?
Haha, no.
I did actually, yeah.
You who fucked Flying Fox go to Grand Malton and Vixen and Hunksies.
Yes.
You've dropped so often, we're going to write a death certificate out for your axe. And photocopy it, so we can just, every time. Go back to your old one.
I'm worried it's not legal.
You're going to copy that off yours?
What, my death certificate?
Yeah.
Sure.
Being strict.
£11 for a death certificate.
Where did they take the money off you for it?
The registrar.
Yeah, like a marriage one.
Yeah. You have to go and have a very formal meeting.
Fair.
And if your mother's a bit of a clown, she'll say, can I be put down as a brothel housekeeper?
That's not something you ever want to hear your mum say.
No, they really set the tone for the rest of the appointment.
Also, yeah, Tracy, I'm with you on that. I used to do. So I did my degree whilst I was working in Manchester. So I had to wake up in living in Preston.
What the fuck?
What's happened to him?
I don't know. Sorry, pardon my French there.
Stick it in the wall, Paul.
Snodder, after wiping the floor with me, has hit a dubious 3 and a drop.
Is he throwing his fox or is he still throwing his plum?
Plum.
Ah.
It's because he thought about re-hanging the fox. Oh, straight handle, but Kirk is forward and
There's nothing wrong with a fox as long as you can tow it in.
I think a profile fox could be a good axe.
Well, James is throwing one at the minute. He's doing pretty mint tonight.
I think that'll be very heavily profiled though.
Oh yeah, it is. Like you could literally just drop paper on that and it would cut.
Yeah.
Is anyone on the chat today?
Yeah,
Loads.
yeah.
We've got a lively chat. We've got Blue
be
back
fair,
on from a long time. We've got Claire,
missing
Sophie,
you.
S Club,
Type of wine club.
Tracy.
We have Sophie, Tracy. We just
There's a
need you
glitch in the
with you
system.
for-
Poor Darren. Yeah.
My like 10 messages a minute. It's really annoying though when you message and then you're just waiting for, like, you send your message and then you're waiting for you, like, just to read it and you're like, for you to respond. And then like you watch, like, you go onto a different topic and you're like, oh, no,
Oh,
read
yeah.
my comment.
I'm touched that you genuinely sit there and wait for us to read your comment.
Not you.
Well, I had that coming. I only put in the time sitting here trying to make an inclusive comment section.
No, you do a great job.
You've got to be good with that one. Made me feel foolish.
Why is that still on for Crescent Charge?
That's Christian Sarge.
Try pressing F5.
There's Carl and Snodders.
Yeah, which we've just done. I
see what you mean. It shouldn't be Christian.
No, it should be decaf.
F5.
Yeah. Just leave it, it should come up. F11?
Yep.
Oh, leave it.
It's done.
F5 is refresh. Nice pair of clutches there by both competitors. Unfortunately, Axe scores appears to have gone down.
This is what I mean. He's done all of that with a plum.
Me?
The plum must.
Oh, that's first T, the Battle of the Valkyries.
Hi, beautiful.
Yeah.
Who's Claire calling beautiful? Is this you? Are you beautiful?
No, Cat will be beautiful. Turkey is on his way home again. Get the wine out. Let us know when he gets to you. Do you like how you sticker wall?
I do actually.
We are hoping if there are any other venues out there, we are looking for stickers.
I did get a bit of black paint spray at the back here.
You fool. Yeah, Axe scores is apparently gone down online. So rather than having that horrid green, we'll hide that. That's the wrong board.
If anyone from the IATF is watching, you can find me on LinkedIn. Name's Richard Chester. I can definitely build better than whatever clown of a contractor you've hired.
As always, the views of the throws do not represent those of the venue.
No, but I am like a pretty professional guy.
No,
this is like genuinely serious, that it's not that difficult to build what they've built. Like the fact that they've managed to build it and build it wrong is astonishing.
Not
and the worst part is
that
they've
done it twice.
And the most astonishing part is I can guarantee you for building that they've probably been paid upwards of well into the excess of 6 figures to do that.
Get him a tequila from me. Oh, teacher with a drop, that wouldn't be a clutch there.
I genuinely find it quite difficult to throw when they're changing boards on the other side.
Yeah.
If you're on the right side and they're changing, like between 6 and 7, because if they're changing 7 and you're throwing on 6, it's very loud and distracting in your peripheral.
It is.
I mean, I'm not saying they should do anything different, because obviously with the practicality of it is you've got to get through games tonight and people aren't just going to stand there whilst the boards get changed. But
that's fair. I don't know if it affects me too much. Like, I am normally one to whinge like a bitch, but I don't think it has too much of an effect.
I've seen you move a water bottle because the water bottle was in your peripheral.
Yeah, but that's a visual distraction rather than an audio.
I suppose it depends on what you like with stuff like that.
Yeah, so for me, I'm quite a visual person.
Which makes sense with you being a photographer.
Yeah, so if...
With me, I'm more of a tactile person.
Yeah.
I like to touch things.
I can picture that. It's just the way it is. So for me, when holding the scoring iPad in my hand and me moving, and the screen rotates on the TV, that can distract me. But then that's because...
Don't drink alone anymore, it's dangerous. It is.
I can't remember the last time I drank properly on my own.
I did it...
Oh, fucking hell, I'm up again.
Oh, have fun.
I'm sure I was told you were on for an early finish.
Who told me? Who said that? Apparently I nearly got barred for my rant.
Really? Well, if it makes you feel better, I was cautioned for using foul language at a loud volume from yesterday's feed.
I mean, was this the junior feed where you were doing this? Because otherwise it makes perfect sense.
No, I wasn't here for the junior.
Dropping C-bombs across the warehouse during the junior league's definitely going to get you a banning.
Oh, no. I'm quite well behaved around the juniors.
It's good to know.
You have to lead by example.
I mean, Steve is going to be there, so you're not alone.
Did Carl and Nodder's game update?
No.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
Give it another F5, see if it comes up.
What I'll do as well, I'll just hide them if they're not working. if they change, if the scores come up.
Yeah, I'm with you. Scores have come up. I don't think he actually did the transition. Could someone tell me, can everyone see both scores at the moment or not?
Have they come back up?
Yes.
Have they come back up?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Tilt that fucking laptop around a little bit.
By the way, they've come back up. Evening all. Evening, Jason.
Hello, Jason. And we're joined by King Kral.
All right,
European champion.
That needs to be the name change.
No, it doesn't.
No, okay, no, it doesn't.
I changed my name to Kral's Manson for about a week, and then I changed it back. I like
Genghis Kral.
Yeah, that twice.
Like that.
I think that's more fitting. You could see him laying waste to a Czech province, can't you?
To be honest, there's definitely some debating of laying waste going on, but it's not going to be of any provinces.
Left is fine, right is frozen.
Who's saying this?
But right isn't.
Oh God, here we go. Right, I've said it before. I'll say
Tiny
it again.
Tim.
Fuck off.
As always, the views of individuals do not represent those of the venue, and if you hop, you're making hopping mad. You won't have a leg to stand on when you get back.
The crutch of my jokes.
There's nipples coming up on Facebook. Ethical Club Rub shorts at really.
Ethical Club Rub.
Yeah, it's for them. It's for them shorts.
I'm trying to say.
I don't think anyone looked at the shorts.
I'm not saying it enough. No.
I can't guess helpers on the way after last night.
Oh yeah, I kept shouting helpers on the way, dear, every time I was.
Of course, yes.
As I was, the reason I came.
What the fuck?
John, I've changed my mind. Rescinding that job offer.
Am I allowed to call him a cunt again now?
Not that loud. No.
Did John always wear glasses?
No.
That's what it is, John. Take the glasses back off.
That's never John, that's Clark Kent.
See, I prefer classic mountain man John over intellectual John.
I'll try this again.
John's
the reason I came over here.
I know that, but he's more like, it's not the aesthetic. Like, usually he looks like the sort of person who keep you safe in the wilderness.
Yeah, not do your books.
No. Sorry, Carl's got an announcement.
No, it's not there. It's not really an announcement.
How many 81s have you hit?
I've hit 2 tonight, but we, as a whole, as a league, our current league total, the highest we've ever thrown in one league, is 15. We're currently, with 1 week and 1.5 weeks to go, we're currently sitting at 45.
Oh.
So
I haven't contributed very well to.
No.
I have put in a poor showing on it.
I've done 2 all league.
I think I've only got 3 or 4.
I got 1.
that was my 8.
Usually I get about
On a
like
9,
8, 9, 10 maybe.
Wait, I thought you needed to do the unicorn one of the weeks. Like there was one.
Yeah, you threw 3 in 1 week.
And then I threw 1 at the beginning and I've not thrown any since.
Oh, Begs Decaf taking trigger home.
Why do we call it trigger?
It's like Trigger's broom from my full
Because it's had different heads and different handles.
It's the same act with. It was Tricky's name for it.
Right.
Did you know Thor has a motorbike for a coffee table?
I didn't actually, but I can believe it.
I can.
He looks like he has a motorbike for a coffee table.
Yeah. Apparently you're looking for one without the engine.
Right.
Oh, apparently it's me again.
Right. Oh,
Good luck, have fun.
I'll see you in 2 seconds when you get there. Nice squeeze in. Come on the end now.
Right, so did I hear right that is John joining Valhalla as a coach? Oh
No.
well, that was pretty much the spiel I had planned for the next 5 minutes. So
Right,
I've got nothing left there.
Sorry, it's not. No. I hate to tell you this, but it's not. Jason, what's Jason say? Take the legendary status back. Oh, wait. Oh, my phone. I was going to change it back to the average Thor skin. I could really do with Dan missing his clutch. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. I could really do with Dan missing his clutch.
Everything in Ivory.
We're
I don't know.
he's about 11 points ahead of me. We're tied on games, wins and losses, and he's about 11 points ahead of me.
Apparently he's throwing my fox up there. I don't know why I keep calling it my fox, but he's throwing the fox that I sold to Noz and he sold to...
My old fox.
Yes, your old fox. Yes, that's my fox. There it is. I recognise it now.
We're not laughing at you, I'm laughing at him. Dan. Rich just went, that's my fox he's throwing. I think that's my fox he's throwing. Like, no, not my fox, the one that I get sold to Noz that he got from you. And I was just like, he dropped it. He went, yeah, I recognise it now. That's definitely my fox. Oh, that's tightened the gap a little bit. Yeah. You were only 11 points ahead of me. We were tied on wins and losses. Have we not? Right. Well, can you hurry up? Because we only need 6.
Them clutches are bad on
That looks like a fox eye.
I've dropped 5 clutches and hit them and dropped them on numbers. So.
Right.
But, yeah.
Jamie, you're not superstitious. Just a little stitch. Little stitches. Little stitch. What a good axe throwing nickname Little Stitch is.
Little Stitch. Oh, he sticks them with Obadiah because apparently there's a lot of goodwill attached to the name. I don't know where from.
Was that a joke or
no? It's a genuine reason why he won't change the name.
Right, a lot of goodwill. Right. Honestly, he's 100% wasting his time because Edgar Allan Poe is the best axe throwing name I've ever heard.
It suits him as well.
It does because he talks like he's from the 18th century.
Did I tell you I once had a pet crow that I actually called Edgar Allan Crow?
That's fantastic. Do you know what? It doesn't even shock me a little bit that you had a pet crow.
I've got a soft spot for birds.
Do you want me to say it or do you want to say it? That's what she said. Fair. I always wanted to have a pet crow or a raven or some shit. Cause
we said we were going to get them in here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Apparently, ravens you can train. Like they'll come to you and like stuff like that.
Yeah. Edgar Allan Crow. I like that. When you say you had a pet crow, was it actually like a pet that lived in a cage, or was it just a crow that used to come by every now and again?
So I found a crow that got kicked out of the nest when it was still too young.
What did it do?
I don't know. It was too young to fly. Right, it was on the floor. The mum was like hovering around, like squawking at me. So I just like
King Leonidas it out. Bow.
Pretty much, yeah. So I was like, well, I can't leave it there. So I just took it home and tried to like raise it.
Right. I like it. One crash.
Tana will be pleased. Aye.
That's probably the fact that you have a soft spot for birds.
Aye.
Yeah, don't bring any birds on now. Pregnancy and bird feces are probably not the best combination.
No. I thought you meant like...
Oh, definitely don't bring any birds
Yeah, I thought you meant like don't bring any birds on whilst he's pregnant. Like, no.
I wouldn't...
if you wouldn't be...
Right, we only need 5 now, so if you could sort your shit out, that'd be lovely.
If she wasn't up for it before, she definitely won't be 9 months pregnant.
Well done, Noz. Superb job. I did also boo before, but...
I didn't boo, and I'm very proud of you.
I am going to clap the next time Host and Post alive. Mainly because they do fail on occasion.
Oh, Royal Mail dog shit round here.
Once again, the views of the individual do not...
fuck that. Come at me, Royal Mail. See what happens. I have access. Yeah, fucking right. The amount of shit that I've had to resend because it's been lost in the mail.
Since they've been privatised.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's the fucking Tories. That's what it is.
Parcel didn't arrive.
I mean, it's not even Royal Mail. It's not Royal Mail's fault. It's the Tories' fault.
I just want to throw this out there. I don't represent the Tory party in any way. Like...
Do you think he said fat lad?
No, you called him fat lad.
Alright.
That's fucking brutal.
Fucking pot call on the skillet grimy arsehole, innit? Fat lad by 6.
Huh?
Actually, my favourite one was when the H fell off her axe, so it said cookie,
Cookie, yeah.
spelt with a U.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sits in the corner watching people getting shagged.
Lord.
I've never heard you laugh that much.
I like that.
These live streams, honestly, they're getting worse. We need to save all this crack for the podcast and go commentating on the games.
Lord.
The amount of talking about fisting that went on that community games one, unbelievable.
Yeah, we definitely need an axe after that.
Oh, absolutely we do.
Unaffiliated.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Oh, Jamie!
Jane! Who's Jane? Jane.
Yeah, just get all of us in a room with a microphone, some alcohol, and just lit the fan.
We don't even need the alcohol.
No, we don't, but it just makes it
It'd be a nice touch.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
alcohol and pizza.
Oh, Jane, what a shame.
You're so lame.
I'll try with another one.
And built like a door frame.
So glad you came. Not.
Fucking just spitting bars over here, aren't we?
Okay.
We'll go on John's.
I'll just put my laptop on.
I was going to say we'll go on John Storskin then, but I meant to say TikTok.
Oh, big of it.
Just going to stretch it out and use a projector.
I like how he's completely...
Let's not. No.
Be ironic,
That is a
isn't it?
topic that we are not talking about. We are not talking about it.
That's why it's legendary, because it's gone.
Stop it. We're not talking about it.
What aren't we talking about?
John's or anybody else's.
I like how John's just done a complete wardrobe change for this. Oh.
Did you get it?
Was that in?
No.
Obviously.
74!
Oh, he's back up. I'm in. I'm up.
This will be a fun game.
I'm coming. That's what she said. Fighting words, that one.
Sit in now.
I'm going for nicotine.
I'll go away.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Ooh. This is sturdy, isn't it?
Why is it that John went out of this building looking like you would do your homework for you and came back in looking like the real Slim Shady?
I know. He didn't do very well dressed like that, so he's put a different... He's a different character now.
But his glasses and t-shirt isn't working. I'm gonna...
No. He's actually playing under a different name.
The legendary Thorskin.
Yeah. It's two different ones.
What did he do to get his name changed to legendary?
Can't remember.
Just...
Every time I look at John playing, there's someone sat... Oh, I know why! Because last time he was playing against Dan, so he put his glasses on so he looked like Dan. And now he's playing against Sandy, so he took them off so he looked more like Sandy.
So is this like some sort of weird like head game John's playing with it? Like he goes in and he just starts like
so
dressed like the person.
Yeah.
Fuck, he does look like Sandy's brother now, doesn't he?
Yeah. But before he looked just like Dan.
What a weird thing to do.
Wonder what he wear if he played against me. He'll go and get his Jessica Rabbit dress on.
I'm putting leggings in a pink hoodie and I'm going like, alright.
Stick a pony on top of his head. He'd just stick his head upside down, put a bobble on his beard.
I feel like one of those optical illusions.
Maybe
Like, is
he's
it a
like
rabbit
a
or a duck?
shapeshifter, but he doesn't really know it. He just mirrors. Isn't it weird though how like we were just saying a minute ago he looked exactly like Dan throwing, and now he's took his glasses off, put a hoodie on and looks like Sandy.
So he's trying to get in people's head by like looking like the person he's throwing against.
I know. He's a shapeshifter. The legendary Thorskin shifter. Shifter. Oh, that sounds even worse.
Thorskin shifter. Fuck.
Oh, let's stop. Move on. Big axe.
You say move on, but it's literally the way he throws is called the Thorskin Shuffle.
Yeah, I know. It's like the Cupid Shuffle, but worse. When he was marking last night, he announced himself as legendary, and Carl changed his name. Oh, okay. Fair. Oh, they were practices. Matt's nowhere near an 81 this time.
No. I think he sort of lost the will after that last one.
I think he was a bit upset. Good one! Good one, John!
To be fair, last time he put it in the bull, he became intolerable for the rest of the night. He came out like, just fucking throw the big axe in a bull, like. Cool.
Sandy's usually pretty good at that. 3.
That's enough.
Takes it. I remember like the first week of the league, he, the sprint league, hi Carl.
It's,
Teach and Nos. Yeah, it was like first week of sprint league where I went to Big Axe with him and he just like hit full on Premier Bull. I was like, oh.
Fair.
Woohoo! Right, come on, Teach!
Me. I'll let John go since he's already on his feet.
You'll have to go next.
Yeah.
I think Heisenberg's playing that night as well. So.
I'm not in a rush to be. I was saying this the other night. I don't mind staying on.
Throwing, but stay for the crazy commentary.
Thank you. Like, I don't know what. Like, I can give you about 5 minutes of what me commentating on the Axthrone would look like. No steps up. Teach steps up. That's Teach with a bull. It's Nos with a bull. And on the right, 2 other people also threw. Sorry, El Calzador threw into the bull. Bookworm missed. Calzador threw into the bull. Teach missed. Nos didn't. Fucking scintillating stuff, isn't it?
Now they're swapping sides. They've tapped axes.
Yeah, I like what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bull.
Interesting fact about this game, they're both left-handed.
That is an interesting...
I think that is interesting. For more hilarious, witty jokes, tune into Valhalla, premiering in whenever Carl lets me do it. I think we can have some votes on whether Valhalla is a good channel name.
I think we should just give them 5 more minutes of this like really dry commentary and see whether people prefer a good factual stream about what's happening in Valhalla or whether they prefer a bit of chat about butter and drinks.
Jamie's in a mood. No change there. Yeah, sure.
Just tell your face.
Right,
I don't like actually knowing what people are throwing. Not the same vibe. Thank you, Sophie.
Tough. Lauren missed a clutch.
Nos didn't.
I'm not going to say what score Nos is going to get because rules.
Teaching Nos both throw bulls, as does El Calzador and
The other one.
Bookworm. The other one.
I know, I always forget. I know his real name's Ross and then I forget his actual thingy. And then sometimes I remember his nickname and not his real name.
That's 3 bulls in a draw.
Everyone got bulls.
It's actually
Bookworm didn't.
It's hard to comment on 2 games at the same time.
No.
No, we're trying to actually commentate seriously on what's happening.
Mean.
You're being...
Nate got a clutch.
Bookworm didn't. That's a pair of bulls on the left.
Last throw. Oh. Bookworm's having a lot of drops tonight, actually.
Probably doesn't help us. You going? No. He didn't. He dropped.
You can't be, it's fine. Oh, Lauren got a clutch.
So did Noz.
Oh, there we go.
That's an 81, I think, for Noz.
Hello. Come on, Nate. Oh, wait.
Buckworm got a ball.
Nate didn't. That's the rest of the score now.
So is this the way Carl actually wants the commentating done then, that we just sit here and say what's happening?
Probably not. I think we just talk about the game in general.
Like axe throwing
nice
as a whole.
Nice pair of balls on the right and, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Premier, but it'll do for a Monday. Good job it is a Monday.
Aye.
Oh, this is an actual game.
Ooh,
oh!
Buckworm got a clutch.
They didn't.
But it's always hard to tell whether Nate's just trying to engineer his game for a big axe game or something.
Foot faults. I mean, it was. Oh, blue right's finished. Blue left isn't.
Left isn't.
We probably could zoom in on the... Oh no, maybe they're going to play some of the
I think it looks like he's going to try and move them over.
Yeah. Dance break.
I did message Marmite to see if he was coming in.
You're not replying?
He didn't even see the message.
Oh. Maybe he fell off his bike.
That got dark quick.
What?
That got dark quick.
Well, he has a bike.
I mean, he does.
Windy, I guess. Might be windy anyway.
It's a little bit windy.
It was raining when I drove over here from Blackpool.
Well, you will be missed, Marmite.
I didn't realise you weren't here for a long time, but I hope you're back next week.
On your bike.
Yeah, on your bike and not off it.
Speaking of white bikes, if Blue's still around, have you got a bike sorted and are you joining the next league?
Was she in the chat before?
She was further up, yeah.
Oh. Hi, Blue. Here comes misery. Everyone get ready to be sad again. I'm just kidding, obviously.
I've found the clutch again. Bye.
See you in 2 days.
48. How many have you missed tonight?
3.
Three what? Clutches are it?
No,
81s. I've missed all 4.
Which you prefer to one for about 3 weeks? So.
I've contributed to the not hit an 81 this week club.
I don't know, because that's still more to update.
2 bulls on the left. Crash is up by 2.
If you want tricky, hit number...
Well, we didn't know whether Carl was planning on moving...
it looked like he was putting some games on there, so we didn't.
Just for the time being, press 2 and you have to use the top bar, unfortunately.
Can't I just... Oh, I was just going to press and then enter.
Yeah, or you'll have to turn on the scoreboard again.
Bye!
There we go.
Jesus, he's here,
this really is the shittest apprenticeship
Nate!
ever.
Bye!
The apprenticeship is what the apprentice makes of it.
Right, so what's going on?
Still in here.
Well...
Crash won that round.
Yes, but they did
They
both hit the
both got
clutch.
5s. Oh, it's there.
Yeah.
Try them like this. Can't see. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh! We need a picture of that for the tellies.
Lauren, they tried to make me go to rehab, but I said no.
No.
Wait, I missed it. What did it say?
Yeah, same thing though.
I missed that. What did it say on it?
It was she had a big beehive hair. So we're just making Amy Winehouse jokes now.
Fair. Clutch is cold on the left.
Lauren, you look dead good in that picture.
John makes it.
That was a dark Amy Winehouse joke. So does Crash.
You're making a lot of very dark jokes
All
tonight.
of my jokes are dark. Yours are just miserable and boring, though. Just kidding. Honest.
He actually did look happy before. Now he actually looks genuinely a little bit sad.
I've got a really itchy nose.
It's all the cocaine, you know.
Yeah, because I've got enough money for that. Oh my god, it is really itching. Look really silly on the camera, just like.
Yeah.
Zoe looks quite murderous. Or that she's going to chop her ear off. Either or.
Bit of a Van Gogh phase.
And leave it there. Five.
John hits the ball. So does Crash.
So does Crash. It's really not that funny, is it?
I think it's right, board froze. No, I don't know if the board froze. I think it was just the banter got that dry that nothing was happening. It probably just looked like we were froze.
Jamie walked back over.
Although no, the board is actually froze.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a thing.
We're changing something on it. What? It was just a joke. I saved them for Valhalla. Harry! Stick it in the wall, Harry! No, I don't think so. Was it? Oh. What?
No, he does. No, she doesn't. It froze.
It froze.
Change the side. You're on right. Change it to left.
It wasn't though, it was on left, it was just frozen. Or maybe that's why it was frozen.
There we go.
No, can't be in cause. I'll take the apprentice out to do
To be fair, I just think there's something wrong with his brain because he couldn't measure the axis.
I couldn't.
Yeah, you say get an apprentice and you do everything twice.
It's because I've not actually been at work today, so my brain's just been switched off.
I was watching him and I was like, you're doing that wrong. He's like, oh yeah. And he went back up and went, you're doing it wrong again. He was like, yeah.
Wait,
Right,
so
rather than watching a dead board, we'll get you onto the proper one. It looks as though he was on 4 and... Yeah, one.
Dead board. You can now be dead board. Jamie's back.
Hey! And that's right, that's why Axe Girls died, with humour like that. I used to enjoy Axe Girls.
I like that they did that piece about the Big Axe Reaper. The Punisher.
It got really interesting, then just stopped. Oh, John trying to take the board off the wall there.
Tell Snorlax to pick his
Problem at the minute
chins.
is that we're also
Never mind, I just
on
noticed
same
the
time.
fact
It was being
Fuck
like
me,
7
Jason.
hours, different time.
Yeah.
Just do it on a Sunday.
Oh, fucking hell. He's not even here. Oh, no, you say, fucking hell, that's brutal.
It's really unnecessary, isn't it?
My mind's done you that was harsh, Jason. I'm not going to repeat that. No, it's not being repeated. Oh.
What was it? A comment on the stream?
Yes. I know it was meant in jest, but he's a big man and I don't want to be killed. Oh. Yeah. Oh, we've got the Battle of the Dicks coming up with a clean pair of bulls. I wonder if that makes a bull dick. Oh no, they're playing a dead board.
Yes, they are, yeah.
Poor man, mate.
Yeah, we don't know where he is. He's not responded.
I wonder if he's been called at work. Do we have anybody who lives near Durham? No.
No, I don't think so, no.
Oh, is Dickie in the ball there?
Potentially in the paint.
Nothing at all, Jason. It's very funny, but it's not something I'm going to repeat. I think it's more of a human... I think it's more a crack between truckers than... Yeah. Aww. Yeah, it's not my family, though. It's always a bit of a weird one where you split the paint on the bull. What the fudge? Did you witness that? It sort of rolled
Just tipped in.
No, it hit then rolled. Oh, nice ball there by Hydrogen and Hinsenberg.
You mean a clutch?
Yeah. Yeah, nice clutch.
Heisenberg and Hyacinth.
Hyacinth. That could be a new game. I made a schoolboy error in my last game. I thought I'm going to hit an 81 here.
Well, after hitting an 81 in my first game, I was like, oh, I'm going to hit them in every game. And then
Yeah.
went 72, 70, 67. So it just went downhill after that.
Well, mine didn't quite drop off quite as badly, but... Fuck, I got banned. What on earth? Actually, don't tell me what she said. Yeah, so, likewise, hit an 81, then 70 against you, dropped to 65, about 74.
Oh.
I'm happy with that though.
I mean, I'm still on the 70 plus average for the night, so that'll do me.
I think I will be just.
Let's have a look.
I've gone up by full point on my league average.
72 plus 70 plus 67 equals 72.5 average for the night.
Oh, that's not bad.
So that's not bad. I can live with that.
I'm beginning to enjoy it again. I think me and you were on a similar sort of cycle. We've had a couple of weeks where it's not been too fun. Yeah. Oh, nice button. Clutch there by Hinson, Hyacinth.
Oh, I think I was very lucky at that game against Carl. 2 of my clutches were the tightest calls ever, and thankfully both just went my way.
I had one go the other way against Flatline.
Oh, apparently all Sophie said is it's a pair of dicks, and she's been banned. And by dicks, we're using the short term for Richard.
Richard, yeah.
Yes. So that is rather lucky for Sophie there.
I once got a photograph banned from a competition because I described it as cock of walk. It was a cock pheasant.
Oh.
And it had a lame leg with the right cock of walk.
Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't allowed. Got banned by a profanity filter.
Oh.
I was actually meant to turn that off for tonight. Because that club fell far with that. Oh, I think he could be on here.
It's not cursing the commentator.
Yes, boy! Woo! If his thumb goes down now.
Don't you... It's in.
We've already celebrated, it's in.
It's in.
It's in.
Don't be a dick.
Why that doesn't matter? I wish we had a board cam. Yeah, I had a really unlucky one. I threw for the side where there was no... It was a tube clutch. It landed where I think the biro should have been.
Yeah, and I did exactly the same, and I got that given.
Was it how we where I did that? Woo! That could potentially be the league 50th clutch. Heiden Schinzenberg carrying himself well.
I think we're still, was it 1 or 2 81s away?
Yeah. Was it our game where I got back clutch, or was it a flat line?
I don't know. Flat line, I think.
So for those who are just joining us, Thorskin is an updated game. He's now the legendary Thorskin, reincarnated. He starts wearing the Rick and Morty hoodie, and he starts finding the bull. Clutches still elude him though, like the thought of happiness. I am happy.
Well, to be fair, it was last week as I put it, the clutch was eluding me like that damn pigeon eludes Dick Dastardly.
Yeah.
Forever chasing it, never catching it.
I started referring to it as the green spot, something else not many men can find.
I mean, if it's green, surely a doctor is required.
You would hope. I think you've gone past what the gum clinic can deal with.
Yes. Yes. I think many men wouldn't want to find it if it was green as well. That would...
No. I do like Tricky's jackets. I will! John, do you want me to come and join? But apparently Thor doesn't want the company.
Prefers to play with himself.
Yeah. Saying that, I don't fully disagree with that.
Hey!
Mulligan!
He's not going to hit you one anyway.
Yeah, if he hits us, what would it even be? 76. That'll be heartbreaking. It's just a good pair of clean bulls, yes. Oh. Oh, that would have been here if you landed further. And you're back, Sophie, with the highbrow comedy. Thank you. He certainly is.
Yep.
He's looking a bit raw because of it.
And it's something he's definitely used to.
I can't work out why he drops. Fundamentally, he has a beautiful throw.
It's a very flamboyant throw.
Yeah.
It's his. It's unique.
It's unique.
The Thorskin slide.
Slide the Thorskin what?
Just commenting about his throw.
If he took a bit of power out, he might get game accuracy. I wonder if we're doing community games tonight.
I don't know, Carl hasn't mentioned, but I'm not in the rush to go anywhere. I did have a go at the Shoots and Ladders while I was practicing the other day. It's a horrible game.
Once you get your eye in, me and the Python, we were the first to play it, and we did horrid till the final 15 throws.
Well, I kept, as I was going for the bottom of the ball, just kept hitting Premier Bulls.
Alright, I've just realised something. I think Bookworm's gone home with my axe.
Bookworm has gone home. Your axe may have now been repurposed. Or, I mean, he is South African, but not that we're not that we're tarnishing an entire race of pizza.
Pizza?
Sorry, someone messaged me and said pizza, so I just read it out. I was like,
fucking prawn? I think he actually know. No, can you see Palm Alley special? Where in the afterburger? Oh, wonderful.
Ah, it's there.
You know, are you? I've just realised he's gone. I was like, where is it?
Thanks.
Are we doing any games or are we killing it?
Time we're on 9 o'clock. We can maybe do. No, tomorrow night we'll do a community game.
Right here.
Tuesday's going to be
But
community
right,
game.
that is away till tomorrow night. Join for premiere from 7 o'clock and here for part and word from Crawley Khan.
Who?
Crawley Khan. Genghis Kral. Something I'm working on.
Right, okay.
I'm throwing you off, haven't I?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have a speech or anything prepared.
Oh, right, in that case, we shall see you tomorrow.
In abs.
And all hail Axe throwing. IATF. Woo.